Good morning, and today I'm going to pick my three favourite tracks, that's hard to say, from each Paul McCartney album from 1970s McCartney to 1989's Flowers in the Dirt. So I'm going to pick my three tracks. They may be the singles that you know, some will be quite obvious, but some may well surprise you. So let's start straight off with 1970s McCartney. And the first track is pretty obvious, and that is Maybe I'm Amazed, which happens to be one of my favourite ever McCartney songs, and also one of his because he tends to do it in almost every concert he's ever done, really. The second track is also reasonably obvious, and that's Every Night, which again is a great song, but I don't think he's done that in concert for quite a bit. I remember he did it on the Live in Campuchia um, album way back then, but I can't think of him doing it lately. And then the third one, which I love, but I'm sure quite a lot of you don't particularly like, is Man We Was Lonely, which I think is a great track, and I love it. Love the simplicity of it. Great track. Okay, so going on into 1971, we have Denny and Linda joining in for this album. That's obviously Ram. Again, the two obvious tracks are Uncle Albert, Uncle Halsley, and Backseat in My Car. But then the other track that I really like on this is Smile Away, a great little rocker. So then we go in also to 1971, we got Wildlife. And Wildlife is an album that a lot of people really don't like, but I love it. I think it's a great album, especially to play in the car in the summer. So yeah, this is actually one of my most played McCartney or Wings album. So the tracks off that are Dear Friend, supposedly about John. I don't know if that's true or not. Love is Strange, which is a cover, but again, I think it's a great version of it. And then my favourite on it really is Some People Never Know. I think it's an amazing song, amazing track. So then we go a couple of years and then we go to 1973 and Red Rose Speedway. As you can tell, I've got this written down for me, and that's hence the glances sideways. Possibly his best love song, My Love Is Song for Linda, which again, he seems to play every concert that he does, and it's a fantastic song, really great song. Then Little Lamb Dragonfly and the Hold Me Tight medley, I think is good. So I could have picked either of those, but I think I'll go for Little Lamb Dragonfly. And then the other one, again, is a favourite of mine, and that's Only One More Kiss. So also in 1973, we have the massive hit album Band on the Run. And these are quite obvious tracks that pick off this one. So Band on the Run, which is sort of three songs in one anyhow. Jet, and both of those he does at the concerts. And actually the other one he does at the concert, the other pick, is Let Me Roll It, which it's a great rocker, that one. Then we go through to 1975, when Wings did the big tour of America, and that's Venus and Mars. And my three favourite tracks off that are the single Listen to What the Man Said, which was a massive hit, Letting Go, great song, and Rock Show. Although I have to say both Letting Go and Rock Show, I think the live versions are definitely better. And the same goes with the next album, 1976, Wings at the Speed of Sound. Beware My Love, which they did live quite a lot. I think the live version is better, but it's still a great song. Obviously, Silly Love Songs, again, a really massive hit. And then the one that may surprise some people, which is the hymn like Warm and Beautiful, which I really love. Also on that, I'm not going to pick it because it's Denny really, but Time to Hide is a real favourite song as well. 78's London Town, the one that we're all waiting for the archive edition. Whether we'll ever get that, I don't know. And the tracks on that I like are, again, pretty obvious. London Town itself and With a Little Luck, both really good songs with a lot of help from Denny and Linda on it. And then I've Had Enough is a good one as well. I also like on that, I'm not going to pick it, Backwards Traveller, which I don't know, I just like that one, but that didn't quite make the top three. Then we go again, one we're waiting for the archive treatment is Back to the Egg, 1979, and the tracks for that I pick is Arrow Through Me, After the Ball, which I just love. I think he could have done that one live. I don't know if he ever did, but that would have been a great song. His voice was so strong on that. And then the other one, which got played a lot in the UK by the late Teddy Wogan on Radio 2, he gave it a lot of airplay. It was a real favourite of his, was Baby's Request, which again, I think it's one of Paul's so-called granny songs, but I think it's a great song. Then we go to McCartney 2 in 1980. So the singles again coming up, massive hit both in America and in the UK. So coming up obviously with a great video for it as well. Then Waterfalls, a beautiful ballad, and One of These Days, again a lovely ballad with basically just Paul and his acoustic guitar. 1982, one of my favourite ever Paul albums, Tug of War, and Take It Away and Wanderlust are two of my favourites on that. And then another real favourite is Somebody Who Cares. And for what it's worth, I actually like Ebony and Ivory as well. Okay, the companion album to that was 1983's Pipes of Peace. The Other Me, even with its dustbin lid lyric, I love that song. Say, 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 the single with Michael Jackson, I think was a great song as well. And then such a lovely love song ballad, So Bad, a lovely version of that. Then we go on to 1984's Broad Street. This is one where you might be surprised at my third track. The first one is the ballad No More Lonely Nights, a really exceptional song. Then a bit of a rocker, Stones like No Values. And then, now I know this was not on the actual album, it was only on the CD, but Goodnight Princess. I love that song, I think it's really, really nice. Right, and then we go to 1986, Press to Play, another album that a lot of people don't like, but again, like Wildlife, I love it. And this was actually really tough to pick my three favourite ones off this album. So I went with Press, which I really like, It's Not True, and Tough on a Tightrope, although Only Love Remains and Footprints were very close to getting picked as well. And then to the last one, Flowers in the Dirt from 1989, and I've gone for My Babe Face, this one, which I love that song, so catchy, and put it there, the song he did for James. So yeah, okay, so that's my choices of Paul McCartney songs from 1970 to 1989. See if you agree or disagree, and see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.